Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Srimad Bhagavatam, 9th Canto, Chapter 9, Text 43. Name Brahma Kulat Prana Kuladaivanna Chatmaja Na Sriyo Na Mahirajyam Nandara Sati Vallava. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. Maharaj Khatwanga thought, not even my life is dearer to me than the Brahminical culture and the Brahmanas who are worshipped by my family. What then is to be said of my kingdom, land, wife, children and opulence? Nothing is dearer to me than the Brahmanas. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. Maharaj Khatwanga, being in favor of the Brahminical culture, wanted to utilize one moment's time by fully surrendering unto Supreme Personality of Godhead. The Lord is worshipped with this prayer. Namo Brahmanya Devaya Go Brahmana Hitaya Cha Jagadhitaya Krishnaya Govindaya Naman Namah. I offer my respectful obeisances to the Supreme Absolute Truth, Krishna, who is the well-wisher of the cows and Brahmanas as well as living entities in general. I offer my repeated obeisances to Govinda, who is the pleasure reservoir for all the senses. A devotee of Krishna is very much attached to Brahminical culture. Indeed, an expert personality who knows who Krishna is and what he wants is a real Brahmana. Brahma janati Brahmana. Krishna is Parabrahma, and therefore all Krishna conscious persons, devotees of Krishna, are exalted Brahmanas. Khatwanga Maharaj regarded the devotees of Krishna as the real Brahmanas and the real light for human society. One who desires to advance in Krishna consciousness and spiritual understanding must give the utmost importance to Brahminical culture and must understand Krishna, Krishnaya, Govindaya. Then his life will be successful. Khatwanga Maharaj Maharaj Khatwanga thought, not even my life is dearer to me than the Brahminical culture and the Brahmanas who are worshipped by my family. What then is to be said of my kingdom, land, wife, children and opulence? Nothing is dearer to me than Brahmanas. In purport, Srila Prabhupada says, Maharaj Khatwanga, being in favor of Brahminical culture, wanted to utilize one moment of time by fully surrendering unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The Lord is worshipped with this prayer, Namo Brahmanya Devaya, Go Brahmana Hitaya Cha Jagadhitaya Krishnaya Govindaya Naman Namah. I offer my respectful obeisance to the Supreme Absolute Krishna, who is the well-wisher of the cows and Brahmanas, as well as the living entities in general. I offer my repeated obeisance to Govinda, who is the pleasure reservoir for all the senses. A devotee of Krishna is very much attached to Brahminical culture. Indeed, an expert personality who knows who Krishna is and what he wants is a real Brahmana. Brahma janati Brahmana. Krishna is Parabrahma, and therefore all Krishna conscious persons or devotees of Krishna are exalted Brahmanas. Khatwanga Maharaj regarded the devotees of Krishna as the real Brahmanas and the real light for human society. One who desires to advance in Krishna consciousness, spiritual understanding, must give the utmost importance Brahminical culture and must understand Krishna, Krishnaya, Govindaya, then his life will be successful. This is what a real Brahmana. And why Khatwanga Maharaj favors the Brahminical culture and what is the Brahmana? The Brahminical culture. The conclusion is drawn here. Prabhupada Maharaj said in his purport that all Krishna conscious persons are devotees of Krishna are really exalted Brahmanas. They are really exalted. One who knows Krishna, but it says, it is said here, who is Krishna? Knows who Krishna is and what he wants is a real Brahmana, is a real Brahmana. Who is Krishna and what he wants? Knows is a real Brahmana, Brahmadanati Brahmana. So, Krishna, complete Krishna conscious persons, devotees, Aikantika, another devotees of Krishna as a real Brahmana, and they are the real light for human society. One who desires to advance in Krishna consciousness and spiritual understanding must give the utmost importance to Brahminical culture, must understand Krishna. Then his life will be successful. One knows Krishna, who has complete understanding of Krishna, who has developed complete Krishna consciousness, he is Brahmana. In other words, a pure devotee of Krishna is real Brahmana. That is what hinted here. This is purport, this is conclusion. Then that will be success of life. Otherwise, nobody can achieve the success of life. So, we very often discuss this subject matter about Brahmana. Many places in Bhagavatam this topic comes. Who is the real Brahmana? Many times we have discussed. Topmost person of Veda is Upanishads. Upanishads are topmost person of the Veda. So, Brihadaranyaka Upanishad says, is 4:21. Tameva dhiro vijñā pragyāṃ kurvita brahmana. Who is Brahmana? Buddhimāna brahmajña purusha. Who knows Brahma vastu. Brahma means who is very great, all-pervaded, sarva-vyapaka, all-pervaded. That is Brahma, Brahmadanati Brahmana. What is Brahma? Brahatsad, Brahanatsad Brahma iti nigadyate. It is very great. It is all-pervaded. That is Brahma. That is Bhagavan Vishnu or Krishna. Brihadaranyaka Upanishad says, Tameva dhira vijñā pragyāṃ kurvita brahmana. One who knows Supreme Brahma, Purna Brahma, that is Krishna, Buddhiman, most intelligent person, knows the Swarup, real form, real, Madhurya, the beauty, all beautiful, Krishna. Understanding that, develops Prema Bhakti, is the real Brahmana. And Prabhupada Maharaj, in his purport, has said that thing in conclusion. That's the real Brahmana. Brihadaranyaka again says, 3:8-10, Jo vāyata dakshangargya vidyutāsman lokat praisisa krupana tho, jo ita dakshangargya vidyutāsman lokat praisisa brahmana. The opposite, what to Brahmana is Kripana. Who is Kripana and who is Brahmana? Jo vāyata dakshangargya vidyutāsman lokat praisisa krupana. That says, one who, without understanding that infallible Lord, Achyuta Vastu, Supreme Lord, lives this planet, is Kripana. Non-Brahmana, Kripana, Sudra. Gargi Viditasman Loka Pejisa Brahmana. Then who is Brahmana? One who lives this planet, understanding that infallible Lord Achyuta, is Brahmana. Do you understand? That is Brahmana. To understand the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the Supreme Personality of Godhead is Krishna. Mahaprabhu, who is Krishna himself, do you understand? When he was defeating the philosophy of so-called Brahmavadis, Mayavadis, Brahmavadis, they were stressing on Brahma. To understand Brahma, to be one with Brahma. Do you understand? They are stressing on that thing. So, Mahaprabhu defeated their philosophy. This, what is that Brahma? You are speaking on Brahma. Do you know what is Brahma? So a devotee of Krishna is very much attached to Brahminical culture. Indeed, an expert personality knows who Krishna is and what he wants is a real Brahmana. Brahmadanati Brahmana, Krishna is Parabrahma. Therefore, all Krishna conscious persons are devotees of Krishna, are exalted Brahmanas. Exalted Brahmanas. Khatwanga Maharaj regarded the devotees of Krishna as the real Brahmanas and real light for human society. One who desires to advance in Krishna consciousness and spiritual understanding must give most importance to Brahminical culture, must understand Krishna. Then his life will be successful, understanding Krishna. Therefore, founder Acharya of this Krishna Consciousness Society, Srila Prabhupada, named this society, the Society for Krishna Consciousness. Members, those who will join this society, the members of this society should develop complete Krishna consciousness, should understand Krishna, completely understand Krishna. That means, other words, should become an unalloyed devotee of Krishna. Without that, nobody can understand Krishna. It's not easy thing to understand Krishna. You think, the easy thing to understand Krishna? Not easy thing. Have you seen Krishna? How is he? Have you seen? Since deity form here. Not since deity form. How is he? Very crooked person. Great crooked. 3 places crooked, not 1, 2, 3 places crooked. Syama Tribhanga Lalita. 3 places crooked, but looks so beautiful. If you become crooked, I'll say, ugly person. But his 3 places crooked, so beautiful. Syama Tribhanga Lalita. How can one understand such a crooked person? With 3 places crooked? All his activities are all very crooked. All dealings are very crooked dealings. So crookedness, duplicity is his monopoly. Is Krishna's monopoly, Baba. Is Krishna's monopoly. Not Jiva's monopoly. Not Jiva's monopoly. You understand? But one who understands, one who develops complete Krishna consciousness and becomes pure devotee of Krishna, becomes an unalloyed devotee of Krishna, only he can understand Krishna. He can understand Krishna. Otherwise nobody can understand Krishna. Then he will become perfect Brahmana. Perfect Brahmana. Otherwise nobody can become perfect Brahmana. Unless one becomes perfect Brahmana, the life will not be successful. Do you understand? In Bhakti Sandhara Bhava, Jiva Goswami quotation from Gauda Purana says, Brahmananang sasribhya satrajaji vishishyate. Satrajaji sasribhya sarva vedanta parago. Sarva vedanta vichikotya vishnu bhakta vishishyate. Vaishnavanang sasribhya ekanteko vishishyate. You have that verse. That is, so-called Brahmana. So-called Brahmana without Vaishnavata. Do you understand? Maybe Brahmana, Satkarma Nipuna Vipro, Mantra Tantra Visarada. What is that? Satkarma, 6 types of activities, Brahman karma. Satkarma Nipuna Vipro, Mantra Tantra Visarada. What is 6? Jajana, Jajanam, Adhyapana, Sadhyaya, Adhyapanam, Satkarma Nipuna Vipra, Mantra Tantra Visarada, Vaishnava Sopacha Guru. Yes, that is Guru Tattva, Guru Tattva. When you speak on Guru Tattva, you can, that is there. Vaishnava Guru na, Vaishnava Sopacha Guru. Unless one becomes, the Brahman becomes Vaishnava, he cannot become Guru. Do you understand? He may be very qualified with Brahminical qualities. Six types of activities are there. And that mantra, tantra, visarada, he knows mantra, tantra, very expert in that. Mantra, tantra. But he doesn't know Supreme Personality Godhead. He has no devotion. He has no devotion. So he cannot be Guru. A Vaishnava Guru na. Vaishnava Sopacha Guru. One may be born in Chandala family, Sopacha. Chandala family. But he becomes Vaishnava. He becomes Vaishnava, develops Vishnu Bhakti or Krishna Bhakti. He becomes Guru. He becomes Guru. A Vaishnava. A Brahmana, a Vaishnava Brahmana, he has not accepted Vaishnavata, not become Vaishnava, he is devotee of Vishnu or Krishna, but he is born in Brahminical family, Brahman family. He knows these 6 types of activities very well. He knows mantra, tantra, he is very expert in mantra, tantra, adhyapana, adhyana. He knows, he studies Veda, and also he teaches Veda, adhyapana, and offers puja, and teaches how to jajana, jajana, adhyapana, adhyana, adhyapana. Mantra, tantra, visada, jajana, jajana, adhyana, adhyapana. He knows how to worship, and teaches how to worship, jajana, jajana, adhyana, studies Veda, and teaches Veda, expert in mantra, tantra, is Brahmana. 6 types of activities. But no Vaishnava, not devotion. So he is not Guru, Avaishnava. Do you understand? He is Avaishnava. But a person born in Chandala family, dog eater's family, the lowest family, but he is my bhakta, and becomes my bhakta, he is sopacha, though he is born, but he is Guru, he becomes Guru, because his life is successful, he knows me. Name abhakta chaturvedi madbhakta sopacha priya, tasmai deyam tatograjyam sahaja pujya jadhayaham. You follow? It is in Hari Bhakti Vilasa, Sanatana Goswami has quoted, Name abhakta chaturvedi madbhakta sopacha priya, tasmai deyam tatograjyam sahaja pujya jadhayaham. A Brahmana who has studied 4 Vedas, Rik, Sama, Yajur, Atharva, but he is not my bhakta, he is not my devotee, avakta, though he is a Brahmana who has studied 4 Vedas, still he is not dear to me. On the other hand, madbhakta sopacha priya, but a person is born in sopacha, in Chandala family, dog eater's family, but he is my dear devotee, he has devotion, he is very dear to me. Tasmai deyam tathagrajyam sahaja pujya jadhayam. If you want to donate something, give donation to that very dear devotee of mine, Krishna says. Tasmai deyam tathagrajyam. If he gives you something, you accept. As prasad, you accept from him. Mad bhakta sahaja pujya jadhayam. That dear devotee of mine is as worshipable as I am. Do you understand? So Brahmananam sasrevya satrajaji visishyate. Out of thousands of so-called Brahmanas, they have studied 4 Vedas, they are expert in mantra tantra, teaches Veda, those who teach Veda, they are engaged in this worshipping Lord and teach how to worship Lord, but no Vaishnavata, no devotion. Do you understand? That's not real. They're dear to me. The so-called Brahmanas, out of such thousands of Brahmanas, satrajaji visishyate, one Jagginka Brahmana srestha. One Jagginka Brahmana who knows how to perform yajna. Jagginka Brahmana is superior to out of thousands of such so-called Brahmanas. Then satrajaji sasrevya sarva vedanta paraga. Out of thousands of Jagginka Brahmanas, one Sarva-Vedanta Bhargava Shastrajna, one such person who knows all Veda Vedantas, very expert, Shastrajna, no Shastra, is superior to that. Sarva-Vedanta Shastrajna, Vichikotya, Vishnu Bhakta Visishyate. If crores of such Vedanta Bhargava Shastrajna, 1 crore of persons, they are very expert in Shastra, understanding Shastra, Sarva-Veda, Vedanta, but superior to such crores of Sarva-Vedanta Parga, one Vishnu Bhakta is, do you understand? Superior to that one Vishnu Bhakta. Do you understand? Then Vaishnavana Sasrevya Ekantekyo Visishyate. Out of thousands of Vishnu Bhaktas, one unalloyed devotee of Krishna is supermost, superior. Do you understand? So unalloyed devotee, Ekantika, Krishna Bhakta is topmost. That is real Brahmana. Here it is stated. That is the conclusion of, that's Prabhupada's conclusion here. Understand me? So unless one becomes a devotee of Krishna, his life will not be successful. One must understand Krishna, Krishnaya Govindaya, then his life will be successful. This is the conclusion here. Because that is the supreme perfection of really achieved human birth. Labdha sudravidam bahusambhavante manusya marthada manitya mapiya dhira. Undergoing lakhs of species of life, one gets this rarely achieved birth, human birth. The purpose of this rarely achieved birth is to understand the Supreme Personality Godhead Krishna. Do you understand? Develop Param Purusartha, Supreme Purusartha, that is Krishna Prema Bhakti. Without Krishna Prema Bhakti, nobody can understand Krishna, nobody can approach Krishna. That to understand Krishna, to approach Krishna, get Krishna, is the supreme perfection of really achieved human birth. Do you understand? Manusya janma paya Radha Krishna na bhajiya janiya suniya vishwa khainu. Narottam Das Thakur sings. Getting human birth, not doing Radha Krishna bhajan, knowingly drinks poison. So that is the supreme perfection. To understand Krishna, here Prabhupada says, Brahma janati Brahmana. A devotee of Krishna is very much attached to Brahminical culture. Indeed, an expert personality who knows who Krishna is and what he wants is a real Brahmana. Who is Krishna? Madhurya Kanilaya Krishna is Syama Sundara, Trivanga Lalita, three places crooked, bent, very beautiful, whose beauty far excels that of crores of cupids. That is Krishna. It's such beautiful. Advaita Ananta Purna is Srungara Rasaraja, he is Madan Mohan. He is the reservoir of all melas and the king of Srungara Rasa. Conjugal melo is Madan Mohan, is Krishna. Advaita Ananta Purna Mor Madhurima, Sri Jagate Keho Yar Nahi Payasima. Is Krishna's own words. My beauty is wonderful, unlimited, completely full. In three planetary systems, nobody knows it. Nobody knows it. Nobody can calculate it. Nobody can reach its limit. What is its limit? Do you understand me? এই প্রেমোদ্ধারে নিত্য রাধিকায় কলি আমার মাধুর্যামতা আস্বাদ। Only Radha Rani knows. Only Radha Rani knows. Only Radha Rani releases that madhurjamrita, that amruta. Nectar emanates from my beauty. Do you understand? Wonderful beauty. This is known as Madhurjaka Nilaya. Madhurjaka Nilaya Sri Krishna. Krishna is the reservoir of all madhuryas, sweetness. Do you understand? All madhurya is Krishna's own thought. Apurva madhuri Krishnero, apurva taro bolo, apurva madhuri Krishnero. Have you gotten? যাহারো শ্রবণে মন হই টলমল, যাহারো শ্রবণে মন কৃষ্ণর মাধুর্যে কৃষ্ণে উপজইল Madhurje Krishne. Samyak aswadite nare mone morakho. Samyak aswadite nare mone rohe kho. Krishna's thought, Krishna's own thought. Apurva Madhuri Krishnera Apurvatar Bala. You got? Apurva Madhuri Krishnera Apurvatar Bala. Jahar Sravane Mana Hoitar Bala. Krishna's beauty and sweetness, the beauty, content of sweetness, such wonderful beauty is wonderful, unprecedented, and its potency, strength is also very wonderful. Jahar Sravane Mana Hoitar Bala. If you hear about such beauty of Krishna from the lips of a such dear devotee of Krishna, by hearing, your mind will be restless. Yes. Krishna Ramadhurji Krishna Upujaya Lova is such beauty, Krishna possesses even. Krishna develops greed for it. Yes. Krishna develops greed, how to understand it. Therefore he came as Gauranga. Samyak asadite nare mane rahe kheva. Krishna cannot release it completely, therefore he develops greed in him. Greed in him. How to release it? To fulfill that greed, he became Gauranga. Do you understand? Assuming Radha Bhava Didi, the temple, sentimental mood of Radharani and complex of Radha. Because only Radhika equally, Amara Madhurjam Asas, only Radharani releases completely my such wonderful beauty. Nobody else. So, this is the Tatparja purport here. All the male, female, men, women, moving, non-moving, everybody, Krishna is all attracted, everybody is attracted towards Krishna. Such beauty Krishna has. So he is known as Srungara, Rasaraja, Syama Sundara. He is Syama Sundara, he is Srungara Rasaraja, king of the conjugal mela, Srungara Rasa, he is Radharamana. And his beauty, Madhurya, he has 4 types of beauties. Nobody else possesses that beauty. That is Rupa Madhuri, Venu Madhuri, Rati Madhuri, Lila Madhuri. Understand? What is in English you say? Sweetness of horn, sweetness of flute, sweetness of his loving dealings, sweetness of his pastimes. 4 types of Madhurya, only Krishna possesses, nobody else possesses. Do you understand? So, this is Anupama, uncomparable. You'll never find in any Vishnu Tattva. It's only found in Krishna, who is the source of all Vishnu Tattvas, source of all avatars. Avatari, Sarvansi, Sarvavatari, Sarvadhuta Chamatkara, Leela, Kallola Varidhi, Atulya Madhura Prema Mandita Priya Mandala, Tri Jagan Manasa Karsi Murali Kalakujita, Asamanardharupa Sri Vismapita Sarasara, Leela Premna Priyadhikyam Madhujyam Venurupayo, Itya Sadharanam Praptam Govindasya Chatustayam. In Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, Rupa Goswami has mentioned. Govinda, Krishnaya, Govindaya. This Krishna, Govinda, these 4 sweetness, extraordinary sweetness, Madhurya are there. Never available in any other Vishnu Tattva. You understand? So, Krishna is Purna Brahma, Purnananda Rasa Swarupa, Adya Jnana Tattva, Purna Brahma, Rasa Raja Sri Krishna, Asamardha Paratattva Vastu. Understand this language? Purnananda Rasa Swarupa. He is the reservoir of all mellows and complete in all mellows, Purna. He is Adya Jnana Tattva, is absolute truth. He is Purna Brahma. Understand? Purna Brahma. Completely full. No deficit, no incompleteness is there. He is Purna Brahma. He is Rasaraja, he is the king of all mellows. He is Asamardha Paratattva Vastu. He is supreme truth, Paratattva, Asama Urdha. Nobody is equal to it, nobody is superior to it. Asamardha Paratattva is Krishna. Understand? So, all his Madhurya, all his sweetness is also Asamardha. He is Asamardha. His Madhurya is also Asamardha. Understand my language? Asama, no equal to it, no superior to it. That is Asamardha, Asama Urdha. Understand? So, that is Brajendra Nandana Sri Krishna. He is son of Nanda Maharaj. Brajendra Nandana Sri Krishna, he is Asamardha, Anupama. His beauty is Asamardha and Anupama. Understand? Same word I am speaking. Anupama, uncomparable, and Asamardha. Nobody's beauty is equal to it, nobody's beauty is superior to it. That Asamardha Suradhya. He is Purna Brahma. He is known as Purna Brahma. Para Brahma, Supreme Brahma, and Purna Brahma is completely full. This is significant. Purna Brahma is Sri Krishna. If someone understands him, someone gets him, that Purna Brahma, he will never feel any incompleteness. He will never feel any deficiency. His life is successful. Understand me? This is Purna Brahma. If someone understands Krishna, Purna Brahma Krishna, gets him, then he'll feel no incompleteness because he has gotten Purna Brahma. He'll never feel any deficit in his life. He has gotten Purna Brahma. As long as you have not understood Purna Brahma Krishna, not gotten him, you'll feel deficit, incompleteness in your life. Understand? That is what it said. He is, because he is completely full. He is Paramananda Swarupa. He is the embodiment of Supreme Ananda. Aptakama Atmarama. He is self-satisfied. You understand? Self-satisfied. There is nothing deficit in completeness in him. He is Paripurna Rasa Vigraha, completely full and embodiment, reservoir of all rasas, mellows. He is Brahma Gopala Ujjvala Nilamani. Brahma Gopala Ujjvala Nilamani. Otherwise, with everybody you'll find there is incompleteness, there is deficit. Only in Purna Brahma Krishna there is no incompleteness, no deficit. One who understands him and gets him, he feels no deficit, no incompleteness. Otherwise, he'll feel deficit and incompleteness. That is the supreme perfection of human birth, that is success of human life. Every jiva is very tiny, very tiny. So every jiva feels incompleteness. There is incompleteness in every jiva and deficit. What to speak of jivas? There are differentiated parts of Krishna, Vivinansa, isn't it? Even Swansa, Vishnu Tattvas, Ansas, Kalabhataras, they have deficit. What to speak of differentiated parts of jivas, isn't it? Nobody is Purna Brahma, only Krishna is Purna Brahma. No avatara, no Vishnu Tattva is called Purna Brahma, only Krishna is known as Purna Brahma. So, Sri Krishna's madhurya, Sri Krishna's sweetness, beauty, asamartha, anupama, is uncomparable, and there is no compare to it, there is no equal to it, there is nothing superior to it. Anupama samartha. Because he is Purna Brahma, because he is completely full, he is Sarvansi, Sarvavatar, he is Sarvasaktiman, he is the source of all avatars, all Vishnu Sattvas, he is almighty, all potential. Whatever madhuryas others have, all the Vishnu Tattvas avatars, they have madhurya, they have sweetness of beauty, because whatever they have gotten, that is one part of Purna Brahma's beauty. Understand? Because they are part. Because they are Ansa and Kala, they are the plenary portion and portion of the portion. It is Ansa Kala Punsa Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. Bhagavad says. They are all avatars, they are plenary portion and portion of the portion. Ansa and Kala, Krishna is the same Bhagavan, who is the source of all avatars and ansas. Sarvansi Sarvavatari. So, Krishna's Purna Madhurya, Krishna's beauty is completely full, such uncomparable, wonderful beauty, excellent beauty, that Krishna himself becomes attracted towards it. What to speak of others? Krishna himself becomes enchanted, attracted. So, in three planetary systems, everybody has deficit, feels deficit and incompleteness. Yes. And that is manifested in this, in this 5 knowledge acquiring senses. That is manifested in 5 knowledge acquiring senses. What are 5 knowledge acquiring senses?
Seeing, touching, smelling, tasting.
Are Baba, eye, tongue, nose, ear, and skin, touch. They are 5 knowledge acquiring senses. The object of these 5 knowledge acquiring senses, rupa, sabda, sparsa, rupa, rasa, gandha. These 5 tanmatra. Sabda, sound is the object of enjoyment of ear. Sabda, sparsa, touch, the object of enjoyment of skin, touch, sensation. Sabda, sparsa, rupa, form, the object of enjoyment of eye. Rasa, taste, the object of enjoyment of tongue. And gandha, smell, the object of enjoyment of smell, nose. Do you understand me? So, this abhava, this deficiency is manifested through these. Sabda, spursa, rupa, rasa, gandha. Yes. How will it be completely satisfied? Paritrupti, where it is? Only getting Krishna. Otherwise cannot be complete or satisfied. Do you understand? So, the eye sees various forms, beautiful, more beautiful, more beautiful, so many beautiful forms. Eyes want to see. In material world, though he sees many more beautiful, still never becomes satisfied. He feels deficit and incompleteness. Similarly, they say, ear. Ear wants to hear sweet sounds. Sweeter, more sweeter, much sweeter sounds. Still never feels satisfied. Feels incompleteness. Do you understand? Deficiency. Similarly, this tongue wants to taste, very nice taste, palatable, more, newer, still never feels satisfied. Feels incompleteness and deficiency in this way. But when the eye sees the all beautiful form of Syam Sundara, whose beauty far excels that of crores of cupids, becomes palaka. Wants to see such beauty without blinking of eyes. Then he chastises Brahma. That rascal Brahma doesn't know how to create nicely. Do you understand? Atruta hiya kare vidhira nindana vidugdha vidhivalo na jane srujan. Koti netra nahi dilo sobe dilo dui tahate nimesha Krishna ki dekhi mui. Rascal Brahma doesn't know how to create nicely. He didn't give me cross of eyes, only gave 2 eyes. And their eyelids, he gave eyelids, blinking. How can I see? The beauty of Krishna. Such beauty. Eyelids are blinking. How can I see? It creates obstruction and my vision. Realizing the beauty of Krishna. Such thing comes up. Do you understand? Such is the beauty of Apurna Brahma Krishna. If someone is fortunate really, sees such beauty of Krishna, extraordinary beauty of Krishna, then life becomes successful. He'll never want to see any beauty in this material world. Is there any beauty in material world? Why look at ugly witch Maya? Get out, ugly witch Maya. Attracted by Maya's beauty. What? Is there any beauty in Maya? The ugly witch. Ugly witch Maya. Get out from here, ugly witch Maya. Who sees beauty of Syam Sundar, whose eyes see such beauty of Syam Sundar. Why look at ugly witch Maya? Spit at her. Get out. Kick her out. Is satisfied. Is not only satisfied, he wants to see it more and more and more. He sees more newer beauty he sees. Such is the beauty of Krishna. It is said here, Krishna madhur jero ekmo sobhaviko balo. Krishna madhur jero ekmo Krishna Adi Naranari Karo ye biholo Krishna Adi Naranari Sravani Darsani Ako Soyi Sarvo Mana Sravani Darsani Ako Soyi Sarvo Apna Swadite Krishna Ore no Jatana Apna Swadite Krishna You have found it? Yes, read translation.
The beauty of Krishna has one natural strength.
Hmm.
It thrills the hearts of all men and women, beginning with Lord Krishna himself.
Beginning with Lord Krishna himself, yes.
All minds are attracted by hearing his sweet voice and flute, by
Yes,
seeing his beauty. Even Lord Krishna himself makes efforts to taste that sweetness.
to taste that sweetness. Such sweetness is there. So, Krishna Madhurya Avicintya Bala. Such Bala is a strength. Strength. That Madhurya, Krishna's such beauty, the sweetness emanates from his beauty. It has such strength. Is Avicintya, inconceivable strength is there. Yes. It attracts all the men and women. Sthavar Jangam, moving, unmoving in three planetary systems. Even Krishna is attracted towards it. What to speak of others? Yes. Krishna develops greed to taste his own beauty. Yes, we have discussed that thing. Not only that, when such premi bhaktas speak about it, do kirtan about it, do you understand? Krishna becomes attracted to that spot. Yes. He becomes attracted to that spot, runs there, yes. Nautistami Vaikunthe Jogina Hudayana Madbhakta Tatrakavanti Tatatisthamina. He has said that in Narda Muni. Where shall we find me? I am not in Vaikuntha, I am not in the heart of that yogi, meditation yogi. I am there where my premi bhakta speak about me. Do you understand? Not my kirtan. I run there. It's so attractive. Yes. So such devotees, they chastise Brahma. So, getting the eyes, if somebody, some human being, doesn't see such beautiful form of Shyam Sundar, what is the value of his life? His eyes. Why? It's better to become blind, like Billamangal who plucked out his eyes. Pluck out your eyes. No, I'll see Maya. Isn't it? I'll see Maya. Ugly is Maya. Therefore you have possessed eyes. Jagdish, Gokul, running behind Maya, Gokul. Pluck out eyes. What the use of eyes? Do you understand? So, the ear, if you don't hear such sweet singing, flute singing of Krishna, what's the value of ear? What will hear? Useless. So such sweet voice of Krishna, such sweet singing, flute singing of Krishna, if you cannot hear, then what is the use of an ear? It's like holes for snakes to live. Sarpa vivara. If someone hears, then his kshuddha, what you say, his hunger for hearing sweet voice, immediately, forever is satisfied. He'll never hear any sweet voice in this material world. He'll never see any sweet, beautiful form in the material world. Sees, Shyam Sundar, beautiful Shyam Sundar form. Bansi Gana Murta Dhama, Lavanya Murta Dhammasthana, Jena Dekhe Se Chanda Bodhana, Se Noyane Kiba Kajo, Podukatara Munde Vajo, Se Noyana Rahe Ki Karane. Do you understand? Look at the beautiful face of Krishna. Chanda Bodhana, his moon-like face, So beautiful face, which is the source of all beauties. One who cannot see such beautiful face, beautiful form of Shyam Sundar, what is the use of his eyes? Is better? Lord Indra should drop his, what do you say? Throw his thunderbolt on his head. Padukatar munde bajo. Say noyana raheki karana, what is the utility of that? Use of that eyes. You cannot see such beautiful form of Shyam Sundar, the beautiful face of Shyam Sundar. Krishnera madhuravani, amrutera tarangini, tar pravesa nahi je sravane, kana kori chidra sama janiho se sravana, tar janma haila karana. Voice of Krishna is so sweet, so singing, a flute singing of Krishna is so sweet. It is like the flow of, let's say, flow of nectar, amrutera tarangini, the flow of a nectarian fountain flowing, producing the nectarian, flow of a nectarian fountain, that is sweet singing of Krishna, such a sweet voice of Krishna, getting the ear, someone cannot hear such thing. What is the use of that ear? It's like, what is it? That is, what is that? His mention? Hole in the damaged conch shell. Yes, kana kori chidra, yes. Damaged conch shell. It's all inside the tongue, yes. Kana kori chidra, janma hoila. Then his life is useless. If he cannot, what is the success of life here, he says. If you can hear such sweet voice of Krishna, singing of Krishna, flute singing of Krishna, then your life is successful. See the beautiful form of Shyam Sundar, that your eyes are successful, possessing eyes are successful, your life is successful. Do you understand? Otherwise, what is the use? Then it is fulfilled, the desire is fulfilled forever. This Rupa Madhurya, Venu Madhurya, Prem Madhurya, Lila Madhurya, there are three types of Madhurya, sweetness with Krishna only, is a beautiful form, sweetness in his form, sweetness in his float, sweetness in conjugal affairs, Rati Madhurya, sweetness in his pastimes, Lila Madhurya. It enchants three planetary words, enchants everybody, including Krishna. Including Krishna. And it is always fresh, newer and newer. It is not same at every moment. Every moment changes, newer. Never grows old, ever fresh and new. This is such wonderful characteristic is there. Characteristic. Krishnero, the one who tastes it, such nectarian, such amruta, emanating from these four types of sweetness, one who tastes, he develops, what do you say, greed for it and taste more and more. More it tastes, more it develops greed. That is wonderful characteristic. And wonderful characteristic. Krishna adhura amruta, Krishna guna charito, sudhasara, swadu vinindana. Tar swada jena jane, janmiyana moilo kene, tar rasana bheko juhasana. Murga mada nilotpala, milane je parimala, je hare, tar garbhamana, hena Krishna ganda, jara nahi se samanda, seinasa bhastra arsana. You have gotten that?
Nectar from the lips of Lord Krishna and his transcendental qualities and characteristics surpass the taste of the essence of all nectar. And there is no fault in tasting such nectar. If one does not taste it, he should die immediately after birth.
Die immediately after birth. Yes. Then?
And his tongue is to be considered no better than the tongue of a frog.
Tongue of a frog. His tongue is no better than tongue of a frog. Yes. Then, Murgavada nilatpala, milane je parimala, jai hare tar garbhamana, hena Krishna ganga gandha, jara nahi se samandha, seinasa bhastra samana.
One's nostrils are no better than the bellows of a blacksmith.
Yes, nostrils. No better than a bell of blacksmith,
He
yes.
has not smelled the fragrance of Krishna's body.
Such sweet fragrance coming out from Krishna's body. You can smell. What's the value of use of your nose? No better than the bell of the blacksmith. Huh?
He has not smelled the fragrance of Krishna's body, which is like the aroma of musk, combined with that of the bluish lotus flower.
Yes. Krishna pada kara tala, koti chandra susitala, tar sparsa jana sparsa mani, tar sparsa nahi ja, se jauka sargar, sei bapu loha samadani.
The palms of Krishna's hands and the soles of his feet are so cool and pleasant that they can be compared only to the light of millions of moons.
Millions of moons, yes.
One who has touched such hands and feet has indeed tasted the effects of touchstone.
Touchstone.
If one has not touched them, his life is spoiled and his body is like iron.
Like a spoiled, body is like iron. So, huh? Therefore it said this and then life will be successful. What is the success of life? What is the real perfection of human birth? Huh? To understand Krishna, huh? Therefore it says, this is real Brahmana. Is real Brahmana. A devotee of Krishna is very much attached to Brahminical culture. Indeed, an expert personality who knows who Krishna is and what he wants is real Brahmana. Brahmadanadi Brahma. Krishna is the Parabrahma, Purna Brahma. Therefore, all Krishna conscious persons, devotees of Krishna are exalted Brahmanas. Khatwanga Maharaj regarded the devotees of Krishna as the real Brahmanas and the real light for human society. One who desires to advance in Krishna consciousness and spiritual understanding must give the most important Brahminical culture, must understand Krishna. Not only understand, get him, get him, get him. Yes, taste his sweetness. All emanating his madhurjamrita, the nectar emanating from his sweet beauty. Do you understand? Madhurjamrita and what you say? Bansiganamrita, such sweet singing, flute singing, such sweet voice. Do you understand? All these madhuryas, he should have it. Understand Krishna, get Krishna, then his life will be successful. Otherwise, useless. Life is useless. Understand? This is complete Krishna consciousness. Jamang pasyati sarvatra sarvam chamai pasyati tasyam na pranasyati sasamene pranasyati. Jamang pasyati sarvatra sarvam chamai pasyati tasyam na pranasyami sasamena na pranasyati. In Gita, Krishna says, this is complete Krishna consciousness. One who sees me everywhere and sees everything in me, he is not lost sight of me, I am not lost sight of him. He sees me, I see him. It's complete Krishna conscious person. Who? Who is he? A developed pure Krishna conscious, who is he? Bhaktama premi vandhya che hrudaya bhitare jahan netra pade tahan dekhaya amare. That premi bhakta, a developed Krishna prema, pure Krishna prema, he has bound me. He has bound me up with the rope of love in his heart. Jahan netra pade tahan dekhaya. Wherever he looks, he sees me, beautiful form of Krishna, Shyam Sundar, he sees. He is perfect Brahmana. He is perfect Brahmana. This is what is hinted here. This is Brahmana. That means the pure devotee of Krishna is real, perfect Brahmana. Haridas Thakur was born in Mohammedan family, but such pure devotee of Krishna, Mahaprabhu made him Namacharya. Namacharya. All day and night, 24 hours chanting, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Even for a moment never ceases to chant. This is such perfect Brahmana. Aditacharya was born in Brahman family, lives in society of Brahmanas. He, in his Pitru Sradha Divasa, day of offering a blessing to his deceased father, he invited whom? Haridas Thakur. Gave him Sradha Patra. Haridas Thakur, hey, why are you inviting me? You will be excommunicated in society of Brahmanas. Because I am Mohammedan, born in Mohammedan family, they will excommunicate. I am not afraid of that. Just what Shastra says, I do it fearlessly. Tumi bhojan kale hoy koti brahmana bhojan. Only you alone will eat today, this day of my Pitru Sraddha Divasa. The day I am offering oblation to my deceased father. So I'll get the result of feeding crores of brahmanas. Because such a dear devotee of Krishna. Only feeding one such devotee. Premi Bhakta. So you'll get the result of feeding crores of brahmanas. Koti brahmana bhojana. That is customary. That is Vedic etiquette. That's Vedic, regulation. That on the day of Shraddha, Pitru Shraddha, you'll invite brahmanas and feed them. So invite such pure devotee of Krishna, Premi Bhakta. One devotee you will invite and feed, you'll get the result of feeding crores of brahmanas. Advaita Acharya, who is Acharya, he did it. Mahajana, he did it. Tumi bhodana kaile, hoy koti brahmana bhodana. If you alone will eat, I'll get the result of feeding crores of brahmanas. Who is the real brahmana? Perfect brahmana. The devotee of Krishna, Premi Bhakta, is real brahman, perfect brahmana. That is this verse says here. Therefore, Khatvanga Maharaj favors Brahminical culture, and this explained here. And at the last moment of his life, he completely surrendered unto that Krishna. Then he got the supreme perfection of his life. In one moment he completely surrendered. Thank you. Prabhupada Ji Maharaj ki jai. Samamita Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. That Prem Bhakta has bound me in his heart with the rope of love. Wherever he looks, he sees me. It's question of Krishna Prema. Chaitanya Charitamrita, yes. You find out. Real Brahmana. Develop your Krishna Bhakti, then you're real Brahmana, perfect Brahmana. Then life is successful. Life is
Describing us
Yes.
the tattva about the reason behind the hue of Krishna's body and Radharani's body and Gaura's body. So what is how do we understand Lord Balaram's hue, his whitish hue? What's the tattva behind Lord Balaram's, the color of his skin?
Balaram is white. White. Oh, just white. Yes.
So there's a reason for that? There's a reason for that?
Balaram, Nityananda, Nityananda Ram, Nitai Pada Kamala Koti Chandra Susitala. Koti Chandra Susitala. As cool as the cooling effect of crores of moons. Is moonlight. Moonlight. What is the color of moonlight?
Whitish.
So
much mercy.
So much mercy. So Balaram has plough in his hand. And Krishna has flute in his hand. Why? It's Krishna, Balaram, plough and flute. First needed ploughing, cultivating, karsana. Then all nasty things which should be rooted out. Khetra, field should be first cultivated properly with the plough of Balaram. Nasty things like weeds should be rooted out. Then Khetra, heart becomes fertile. Then seed of Bhakti Lata will be sown. Fertile land, not barren land. If you sow the seed in barren land, never fructify. Ussara bhumite bija papana. Gopinath Acharya said. He's speaking to Saram Bhattacharya, Ussara bhumite. Your field is barren. I am sowing seed in barren life. Useless labor I am doing. It will never fructify. So first needed cultivation, karsana. So plough is needed. Balaram plough needed. Then fertile land, everything is now worthy. The seed should be sown. Then Bhakti Lata Bija will be sown. Then you develop Prem Bhakti, then you are attracted. Krishna's flute. Flute means akarsana. It will attract. Then you are attracted. Karsana, akarsana. Cultivation and chanting. Langar, plough will cultivate. Karsana. Flute, akarsana. Attraction. Understand? This is Krishna Balaram. Mandir. Krishna Balaram Mandir.
When we're hearing from Tattvavid Guru,
Yes.
this is the period of cultivating land,
Cultivating land, following rules, regulations, Vaidhi Bhakti.
by hearing.
Vaidhi Bhakti, you understand? Guru says, do some don't do, strictly follow rules, regulations, then system, and that, Vaidhi. Then doing that is proper cultivation, anartha upasama, anartha, unwanted things like weeds, rooted out, till becomes fertile. Then Bhaktilata Bijavapana. Then Guru will sow the seed of Bhaktilata. Then under him, Sravanam Kirtanam, you'll hear Krishna Katha. Then you cultivate Raganuga Bhakti. Vaidhi, then comes to Ragamarga Bhakti. Cultivation of Raga Bhakti under guidance of Guru. Develop Prem Bhakti. Then you understand Krishna, see Krishna, get Krishna. Then all attractive, all enchantment. Then you will become enchanted. Then you will hear the sweet singing, flute singing of Krishna. That attracts everybody. Then you will be attracted towards you. Then Krishna's flute, Akarsana. Understand? That's the last thing. First is Karsana, last thing is Akarsana. Karsana, Akarsana. You understand? Therefore Krishna, Balaram and Krishna. Krishna Balaram Mandir. Love and fruit. Yes.
So, Gurudev, if you said that hearing about Krishna is as good as seeing Krishna, how can you explain that?
That is said. That verse is there in Srimad Bhagavatam. Yes. Sute khita patham. Suto ikhita. If you hear, then you can see. You will develop, you will be endowed with that eye. Premanjana Surita Bhakti Vilochana. That Premanjana, the ointment of love will be smeared on your eyes if you hear from the pure lips of such Vaishnava, Krishna Katha. Then that Anjana, that ointment will be smeared on your eyes. Then you can see, then Ikhita, then see. Suto Ikhita. Hear, then see. Beautiful. That is Sute Ikhita Patham.
The heart has to be pure.
Yeah, by hearing. Smatang Sakthak Pun Savana Kirtan Hudasto Yabadrani Vidunat. Hear regularly Bhagavad Katha, Krishna Katha to your lips, then all anarthas, all dirty things in your heart will be cleansed out. Nitya Bhagavata Sevaya. Yes.
Guru Maharaj, you've said sometimes that in Kali Yuga, there's no such thing as sadhana siddha, only kripa siddha. So we can understand that to some extent, but then one may ask, what is the purpose then of sadhana?
Though we have to do some sadhana, Guru says do this thing, isn't it? We must obey. We do, but we are not dependent on it. Completely dependent on the mercy. What sadhana can we do in this Kali Yuga?
Eating and sleeping.
Purushottam Tirtha. Become so old, still what has gotten? All nasty things, all nasty. Gotten anything? Nothing. So what sadhana? He has been doing sadhana so many years. What sadhana? What sadhana can he do? Guru says we are doing, but not dependent on it. Completely dependent on the mercy. Krupa.
So is there any benefit then to chanting extra rounds on Ekadasis?
Yes, the Guru says do it. You have to do it. Otherwise how can you get Guru's mercy? Unless you execute his order, unless you obey. Unless you execute his order, instruction, follow. You can Guru's number. Please, how can get his mercy? Mercy is so powerful.
So is the crying process in Kali Yuga? Crying, where to cry for the mercy?
Yes.
No qualification.
What qualification? What qualification we have? Nothing. We are so fallen, most degraded, most fallen. What qualification? No qualification. What qualification we have? Nothing.
We should cry to the person who is God, who can give that mercy.
What qualification we have? Nothing. We have nothing. No good quality, no qualification at all. All bad things, all nasty things we have. That is our qualification. all bad, all nasty, all nonsense. Isn't it? That is our qualification. What qualification? Is there any good qualification? Huh?
We have only disqualification.
Only disqualifications are our qualifications. Disqualifications are our qualification.
Most foreign.
Most fallen, most degraded. So, what can we do? What's sadhana?
Crying.
So, Guru says we are doing, but I am not dependent on it. I am completely dependent on mercy.
Guru Maharaj, Krishna, in the Gita, Krishna says a little advancement on the path is never lost.
He is not lost.
So
Yes.
is this also applying Kali Yuga to Mahaprabhu's kripa, that if someone doesn't attain perfection, doesn't get prema in this lifetime,
Oh.
with the mercy of Mahaprabhu, they have to come again and they...
How can you get mercy of Mahaprabhu without the mercy getting Gaura Priyajana? Huh? If you can get the mercy of a dear devotee of Mahaprabhu, then you really get. How can you get that?
Guru Maharaj, you're talking about the Brahmanas.